Hello, builder! What goes up and down, but stays in the same place? Stairs! Follow me! You can build any shape of house. You can build a house as big as the plot of land will allow you to. But to get to the floor of your house, you need stairs. In some cases, a no-clip is sufficient, but this is only in creative mode. This stage will be simple, but maximally rewarding. Buy one staircase in the shop. Great! Now select them in your inventory and place them where you've marked them on the planner. And now, just like with doors and windows, you can choose the type and color of stairs. Amazing! The more I look at them, I think they don't fit. As I am not annoying at all, I will pretend to be your favorite customer who does not know what he likes. You need to change them. Psst. This also applies to game and software development. Tear them down with your sledgehammer. Nice! Now, buy one more stairs in the shop. You're quick! Place the stairs again. See how simple and satisfying it is? In this way, you're able to test different solutions immediately without having to monotonously build up the entire structure. We want you to have fun after all. Thank you, and see you later. Yeehaw! Hey, hey, hey! Next stage is surely gonna raise the roof! Follow me! It's not rocket science that every building needs a roof. In our game, you can build several types of roof, starting with the simplest and most modern flat roof, ending with multi-slope roofs. For the purposes of tutorial, let's try hip roofs. First, you need to buy a proper blueprint in the shop. Open the store and buy hip roof blueprint. Excellent! When you choose it and look at the top of the building, you will notice a hologram. Use the scroll bar or arrows on the controller to adjust the roof angle. Confirm it when you're done. Great! All you need now are roof beams. Buy some roof beams from the store. Nice! Now your task will be to complete all the necessary roof beams in the hologram. Remember that you can build scaffolding when working at heights. Health and Safety Department is crossing their fingers. That was intense! Mineral wool, insulation, and plasterboard will be completed automatically so as not to create another phone clicker. We highly respect your time. Just kidding! More bearing walls! Back to the subject. You've already prepared the roof for the tiles. Buy a lot of roof tiles. Superb! Put tiles on the roof. Good job! Part of the roof is still worth completing the gutters. On most sloping roofs, gutters are installed to carry the water to the downpipes. This significantly reduces wetting of house walls during rain and snowmelt. But this is already part of the finishing work. See you in the next stage! Yeehaw! Welcome back! I don't think you expected us to meet again. But here I am, and believe me, we're going to have a great time together! Follow me to the training room. Building a house is time-consuming, but rewarding. Together with the developers, we came up with a brilliant house finishing solution. Let's speed it up. Start by finishing the building from the outside. See that orange glow surrounding the entire building? This is the building insulation that was generated against the walls you planned. Buy 200 insulation boards. Great! Now insulate the walls by filling in the missing areas with insulation boards. Looking good! Choose a plastering trowel from the tool wheel. Every time you choose plastering trowel out again, you have to put the bucket next to you. Don't worry, the bucket disappears automatically when you change tools, so you can easily move it around. You can finish buildings from the outside using a number of materials, and on a few of them, you can change the color. The next step is to mark the area of the wall you want to finish. Try to mark it now. Good job! Now you see a menu with different house finish textures and a color tray. Each time you change a color, the game will remember up to the last 5 modifications, so you have easy access to the most recently used colors. Choose the first available texture from the list and apply it to the wall. You can hold or click. You set the pace of the game. If you run out of material while filling the wall, then collect more from the bucket you set up earlier. The first time, the menu will open automatically. Then, to change change the material, approach the bucket and select Change Material. It's starting to look like a real house. Let's go inside. Choose a plaster gun from the tool wheel. Got a gun in your hands in the simulator? Shoot it. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Now for the serious part. Spread the plaster over the interior walls of the building and the ceiling. Do it thoroughly. Remember the corners of the walls and the wall pieces by the door. What is the lightest kind of building you can construct? A lighthouse! Fantastic! Don't you think the walls look like plaster is running down them? That's exactly what it is! Choose a skimming blade from the tool wheel. Then flatten the walls and ceiling to prepare them for painting. Don't forget that the wall is also in the door recesses. Beautiful! We're ready for an interior designer visit. But wait! You're the one! We've reached the finishing stage, which is not mandatory, but it is a lot of fun. The game is mostly about building, but what would buildings be if they didn't have floors, painted walls, exterior finishes, and furniture? Ha! We have it all! You can put wallpaper, tile, or paint the walls. For wallpaper and tiles, you need to buy a blueprint at the store. But for the purposes of the tutorial, let's use a solution that requires a tool. Select a paint roller from the tool wheel and place the paint tray on the ground. This works very similarly to plastering. Then mark a piece of the wall you want to paint, or click the right mouse button or left trigger to mark the whole wall. You already know the rules. What type of construction are dogs good at? Roofing! And again, quite a selection of textures and colors. Choose the first texture from the list and let's paint the wall. After painting the 3 strips, scoop the paint from the paint tray. Isn't that what playing the game is all about? Fun, fun, and more fun. I believe the end results of your house will be electrifying. What is the lightest kind of building you can construct? A lighthouse! Ha! And that's about it when it comes to insulating, plastering, and painting the walls. In the next tutorial, we'll play with floors and furniture. See you later! Yeehaw!